So we're going to talk about is SkyZone Fatshark and how SkyZone almost went bankrupt and how Fatshark is fucking up. And also how Frsky is truly fucking up, and I found that firsthand within these past 2 days, which I'll explain in a bit, and some other things I'll talk about once I remember as we go along. Now, let's start with the Fatshark SkyZone thing. So, if you don't know this, SkyZone almost basically went bankrupt when they released the first SkyZone 03s, not the OLED versions, the 03s, like the first ones. And those sold pretty good, but they didn't sell to the customers, and they had to return all of them back from the dealers. They lost a ton of money. So they were on the brink of basically bankruptcy. But then again, they pushed, they stayed strong, and they released the SkyZone 02X. Well, you could see the effort into that product because that product was beautiful. Everybody speaks so highly of, and a lot of people love them. And I swear that just the SkyZone 02s seem to have slightly better resolution than the Fatshark HDOs, which is pretty insane. Now, let's put that on the side. And another thing, yeah. The SkyZone Sky 02s should be selling for much cheaper than what they're actually selling for, but the dealers do not want to drop that price down. They want to increase profits. It's not a big problem, but you should know that the SkyZone is actually trying to have them even cheaper. So keep that in mind. Now, Fatshark, you're fucking up, like really bad. I mean, you're getting way too comfortable. Fatshark's probably been at the top of the mountain for so long that, they're just sitting there. What is he going to do? What is he going to do? And next thing you know, SkyZone, which was almost basically bankrupt, just immediately shot up. And they're taking a huge chunk of that market share, a huge chunk as far as I know. Now, when you think about it, it's pretty insane. SkyZone is almost bankrupt. Next thing you know, they release one of the best goggles in the market right now, which is it's just crazy. And at a cheaper price with built-in receivers. Now, the built-in receivers is a whole different story. We can open a complete topic up for that. But you get a complete, proper goggle with the SkyZones. It takes 6S voltage. It's very convenient, and the SD, everything is just really nice from everything. No light leakage. It beats the HDOs in every single way. Okay, we're not comparing the rapid fire. The rapid fire is still slightly better, but you need to take something into consideration because I've been testing a lot of Fatshark modules lately. The rapid fire makes the image look like shit. What do I mean by that? You lose a lot of contrast. It gets darker. Something is going on with that rapid fire. Maybe it's just the resistance, or maybe something is just not right in it, And I'll try to figure it out, but if I see it's going to take too much time, I don't think it's really worth it. But yeah, overall, the SkyZone is... That's all I've been flying lately. So, SkyZone, good job. Fatshark, you're fucking up. All right, let's put these to the side. Let's talk Frsky. Now, Frsky, I had your back because I had a really pleasant experience and I didn't give a shit about the D8. I let that pass with the X9D Lite protocol, or the X9D Lite transmitter. However, recently, I received the Taranis X9D Plus 2019. Now, maybe I'll never ever receive another one again, but you fucked up really bad. First, you cannot flash the firmware if the battery is plugged in. Why? I don't know. Second, there is no firmware that has Crossfire or the multi-protocol module. I have been trying to flash it for the past 3 days, and this morning I bricked it twice, but I got it to work again. I'm trying to flash it to make it proper for an actual proper review, to show people how to actually set these things up, because those are a must, because you remove the goddamn D8 protocol. And everybody's using those crazy B boards with D8 protocols. I mean, I had your back, totally fine. Yeah, if we were still able to find the multi-protocol module Crossfire, it's okay, remove the D8, but we have other options to get those running. But if I paid $200 for that, and, I get this big-ass controller, which I can't wait, everybody's using, and next thing you know, it's basically useless, I'd be pissed. I would be angry. Now, you might not start declining now, but eventually, I think it'll start declining. You'll lose pretty much a lot of your market share. And FlySky might just come up on you, because FlySky is a pretty damn big company. They just don't have time for our market. But if they really want to go into our market, I think they could put you out if they really wanted to. But then again, it seems, it's fine to do some, proprietary stuff. There's nothing wrong with that, but not like to this level. It's like the X9D level light was fine, but this is too much. It pisses me off. You know, it's just useless. It's useless right now. As of this moment in the market, this is useless. I can't use it for shit, basically. I don't know what the hell you guys are thinking. I really don't know. You really have to do something. At least bring back the D8. Just bring back the D8. And a special firmware for the receiver where they have to flash them or something. No, but you have to keep in mind with the crazy B boards. I don't know what to tell you, but you need to do something, or you don't have to. I'm just a little small fish, but I think I speak for a lot of us who probably got it, who don't have a voice to speak, because I'm ashamed to give it away. This is supposed to be on my Patreon giveaway. I don't, you know, what the hell is he going to do with it? So, I don't even know how you're selling them. I wouldn't even buy it if I knew that. All right, well, let's put that to the side. What do we have? Oh, Emacs. Emacs? You're fucking up. And let me explain this to you. Emacs, you design great products, but you can see that the material you're using is absolute trash. For example, it's been on a couple of things. I've seen it on your light spec motors also. All those balancing goos just everywhere. Basically, it was a balancing goo motor. What else do we have? Also, the frame, the Emacs Tiny Hawk. Now, I'm not going to get into the hardware of it, like the motors and stuff. Those are on all these little micros, they'll burn out. So I'm not blaming you for that. But the frame, you used the piece of shit frame, carbon fiber, whatever the hell it was. I don't even know if it was carbon fiber. So really look into it, because that thing flies amazing. It's really nice flyer, but what the hell is the point? Every time I land, I'm going to break an arm. It's not nice. I mean, these are going to get crashed. I know you want to maximize profit, but you're just going to lose customers. Yeah, okay, he'll get that one. You'll sell a frame, you'll sell another frame. And then he's just say, fuck it, I'm not going to keep fixing this piece of shit. And they might just find an E-Machine frame that's super cheap and actually really thick, and it'll handle, and it's, even if he breaks it, it's super cheap. Yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. So Emacs, you make great products, but the product materials you're using seems to be very cheap. And that's not a good thing. I'm not sponsored by anyone except PCBWay. Make sure you check out PCBWay. They have great PCBs, great for prototyping. Check them out. They're really awesome. So I'm starting a new business. Oh, and this business, I'm going to share everything with you guys. The profits, the costs, everything. So I don't know if any of you remember my giveaway video where I was also selling a couple quads. Now I sold those couple quads in order for me to raise funds to buy the machines I need for the new business. So I'm planning on buying a vinyl cutter. Now if you don't know what a vinyl cutter, it'll allow you to do stuff like this, and also t-shirts and hats. So I got a heat press vinyl cutter and some vinyl, and my assistant that I've hired also draws very, very good. So I also bought him a little Wacom thing, whatever they're called, I don't know how to pronounce it, so we can draw designs and we can do some designs and share the whole process with you guys. So it should start arriving next week, and I'm just gonna vlog the whole thing. I'll start it on this channel. If I see it really nice and increasing, sharing everything, then I might move it to another channel, but more likely it'll probably stay on this channel as side content, or make a dedicated day or two per week to actually release a video on that. Just like a compiled over the week information of how many sales, how much did we profit, how much did we lose if we got screwed over, and how much we're in the hole. So it's going to be pretty fun. So far, I think I've used around $1,000 into that whole thing, from vinyl cutter to the tools and everything. Nothing is here yet, though. Next week, everything will start arriving. So let's hope it's going to be good. I have high hopes for it, because I have a couple ideas as well. In worst case scenario, I'll just make my own t-shirts. So let's talk about the Runcam 5 and my GoPro. Now my GoPro is broken. The inner part, the inner lens is broken from the inner part, which is really strange, which is pretty crazy actually. So I found a replacement the other day. Now, even though I bought a bunch of Runcams, but when I went to go use it the other day on a review, sometimes I don't like to put, you know, music, and I just want to put the audio. The audio is so bad that it pissed me off on the Runcam 5, but the quality is great. So I would use this if I'm going to put music, but I would not use this if I'm going to put the drone sounds. So it was, now I have like a to buy list, and my to buy list has a GoPro, a used GoPro, and it also has some replacement parts if I found. And I did find the other day, and my budget allowed me to get that. It was like $40 or something, or $30. The inner part lens with the sensor. So I'll probably do a teardown rebuild video on that, but I don't think it'll be water resistant or waterproof anymore, but it's going to be good enough for now. You know, I really need a GoPro for the channel because, you know, these are really nice to have as backups, but the GoPro, at the end of the day, it's the audio quality that just killed this one for me. But it's, again, I'm still going to be using it non-stop. So yeah, so that's also something. All right, guys, and that's going to conclude it for the fuck ups for today. Let me know what you think down in the comment section, because that's very important to know to keep doing this content, or maybe I should calm down a bit. But I really do enjoy these videos. Yeah, so let me know what you think, and let me know if you want to know anything about any other company. I'll do my research, and I'll get info about any company you want. And also, a couple things. Make sure you click every link down below that supports the channel. Also, check out my Patreon. You get bunch of premium giveaways, you get secret shop access, which is really worth it, and you also get all of my open source schematic files, which you could modify and do whatever the hell you want with. That is just for you. So you get a lot of perks into this, and also I'm talking to companies to do giveaways on my Patreon. And the last thing, make sure to check out PCB Way, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.